going to show you how my ultimate desk setup has transformed my workspace into a hub of creativity for video creation and music production. And staying focused on my day-to-day tasks, I'll be breaking down how I put together this space. Before we hop right into the video, my name is Styles Mckay. This is Styles Studios, and I'm going to be showing you guys my desk setup. I'm going to be showing you everything from my workspace to my music production space to my YouTube video editing space to my content storage space to my everything that I have in this setup. It's small, but it's functional. It's a space that allows me to create in many different forms. So I'm super excited to show you guys. I've been formulating this setup for a while now. It's been too long, so definitely the right time to show you guys exactly what I've created. Stick around for the end because once the sun goes down, I'm actually going to show you what my setup is like at nighttime, because there's a lot of extra hidden features that you can't see during the day. So stick around for that. No other desk setup is gonna be like this on YouTube. So let's go right into it. Starting this video, I was wondering what part should I show you first, and maybe let's start with the main thing that I sit in every single day, and that is my chair. I have a lot to say about this chair, so let's get right into it and break down the setup after that. This is the chair I have. I don't even know what it's called. I can probably link it down below because I think the name's on it somewhere, but yo, I literally found this chair in the alley. I swear to gosh, I literally found it. But it just, something's wrong with it. Like, obviously the support or the lumbar button isn't like secured or works. So I ended up rigging this myself. I put my own like mat thing, and then I have a yoga block that sits here just so it like secures higher on my back, so I get like a lot more lumbar support. And then I have a seat cushion just because I'm sitting so much. The secret to my desk setup is this manual stand-up riser. It allows me to stand when I need to perfect my posture and also stay more productive, but it's also very minimal and discreet. But when I'm not using the chair and I'm doing longer form editing or planning out and I start making music, I actually have a different setup that I use. So I have this stool, okay? I bought this at Goodwill like, I don't know, 4 years ago. I've just kept it. I put this here, and then like I mentioned, the black part rises up manually. So when I raise this up, and my microphone's right here, I sit on the stool in between writing verses or, you know, hooks or melodies. See what I mean? Like, it just allows me to sit a little bit differently. And I love this setup because it allows me to switch it up from the chair and allows me to focus a little bit better. When you switch up your environment, sometimes you just work a little bit better, and this allows you to sit up straight and have that posture. So this allows me to sit here right at the microphone. Well, technically I wouldn't sit, I'd stand, but this allows me to pop a squat instantly, because when I'm recording, actually the chair sometimes like squeaks, and I don't want that to pick up on the microphone. So I'll just stand here and I'll spit my verse. Actually, this is a little further. I will record like this, and then I'll casually take a seat and write on my notebook for when I'm recording, which I store my notebooks right here for journaling, content ideas, all types of stuff, all right here. There's my laptop as well. So, and then move into the main space, because obviously I don't take the iMac when I go to a coffee shop or go to my girlfriend's house. I take the laptop, so that's right here. It's my trusty secondhand sidekick, and then always forever will be my iPad as well. As you see, the whole setup is thought about on every basis of creativity, whether that's music, video editing, or content creation, or having my laptop ready to pull when I need to, and you know, being able to work on the iMac as well. Moving on to the rest of the setup, here is my main functional space that I use every day. I have my laptop right here. I have all my chargers, my Apple Watch,
my AirPods, and all my camera gear. Reintroducing yourself to the main square, we got my creative hub. This is where I got my music MIDI keyboards, my Apollo interface, my iPad, and my keyboard. This is one of my favorite things for learning Logic Pro. It's a mold for your keypad so you can learn all the shortcuts. Moving right in is my second hand sidekick, my iPad. This is where I create all my extra details. The Apollo right here is always very productive in terms of my music creating process with the long side of the MIDI alias V25, and of course the microphone stand on the side that allows me to shoot extra voiceovers or any other content that I need to with it. This microphone's just different from the one I use for music because it's just easier to access sometimes. Moving along, as you see, this is the full productive space on how I use my creative space, and definitely, you know, the big part of like staying functional and aesthetically pleasing too was one of my big goals in this. Was like, how can I create a vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I got this bamboo plant right here, you know, and of course like everything else, you know, we gotta have some books of knowledge. Okay, knowledge is power.
Okay, so when I bought this desk, I loved it. It has this extra side thing here, and technically you had to mount this to the desk. But what I ended up doing was I ended up taking this sit stand desk manual and I took a hammer, and if you can't see, I hammered this in to the to the desk so I can have that space for the speakers and the monitor up there while also raising this up. So I completely DIY'd this whole desk setup. And then I have some cable management right there as well. Man, it's pretty dusty in there, so I need to dust that. But my cable management is pretty rigged because I have the back of the wall just with all that, and I needed to make sure everything goes up and down and everything else that's needed to use this setup. Everything looks super nice, super professional, and super creative. So when you come into this space, you're really ready to create. And then this piece right here that holds all of this actually came from a friend who was moving. It stores my books on top and allows me to hang up some visualization pieces that I have right here on this like barbed wire thing. I think it's honestly made for a kitchen, which again has this hard top counter here that I use for product shots or obviously storing my laptop when I need it. And then underneath is my notebooks and some extra books. And then on the third level down, I have these 3 bins that I just store all my extra junk in. So I know you're probably wondering what is going on here. I think I just got the cart from Amazon. I'll link it below if you do want to check it out as well. I'll try and link as much products as I can below on my Amazon store. This is where all of my content gear goes, so when I need to and when I'm filming at the desk setup, I can just kind of like roll over, grab what I need, or so I can easily so my camera bag's right there, so I can easily grab what I need, put it in the bag, and go, just to make my life easier. And that's really like this little corner here, and it's super nice and easy to use and be as functional as possible, especially when you're doing video and content creation. This allows me to really just like have everything I need. Well, that is my ultimate content creator setup. Thank you so much. It's been a lot of work and effort to like formulate this setup like completely to where it is. If you had any recommendations or any comments below, please drop them below so I can answer them. If you want to support the channel and me, definitely leave a like and a subscribe down below. It helps out more than you know. If you also want to support any other way more, there's the first link in the description for the visualize tees. These are going to help you visualize your dreams to reality and take action for your own life when you wear them. There's a couple different designs, and the hoodie is sick, comes in like 7 colors. That is going to be the first link in the description with my website. So definitely, if you want to help and support, please do feel free, share it, tag me. Here at Styles Studios, we're here to help you visualize your dreams along the way. My name is Styles Mckay. This is Styles Studios, and just like always, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.